I wrote a piece called Commuterland for the grade 7 piano syllabus. It was inspired by a week where I had to travel in and out of central London at rush hour every day, and it inspired this very hectic, stressful piece that I wrote to sort of conjure up the mixed emotions that I felt during that week. I find that when you're writing for amateurs, children, anyone who's not a professional musician who can play anything, you don't have to dumb down at all. You can write music which is utterly you. You just have to think carefully about how you distill your musical language into music that perhaps isn't necessarily as complex as the music that you might normally write. And for me, as a composer, I find it really artistically stimulating, because it makes you really think about what you want to do in your piece and to do it in the simplest way possible. It's absolutely vital that young people start playing new music as soon as they start playing, in my opinion. Almost the whole reason for me being a composer is when I was 8 years old, I played a contemporary piece by Benjamin Britten, and that I still remember that, and it was 30 years ago, and it made music a sort of living, breathing thing for me. I mean, Britten wasn't alive when I was 8, but that's besides the point. I think as artists we need to make ourselves relevant. I'm very aware from my point of view as a composer, in that people who are starting the piano today, aged 5, 6, 7, they, hopefully are going to be listening to contemporary music, including my music, in sort of, 15, 20, 50 years' time. So I think it's really vital as a composer that you engage with musicians of all ages. I enjoy working with beginners, actually, because I think it's very exciting to see somebody on the beginning of a journey that hopefully will sort of enhance their life, for the rest of their life, so that's really exciting for me. I think my top tip is to write really fabulous music and to really know your craft, and to not to go to the nth degree in making your music and making sure that your music is well composed, really idiomatically written for the instrument that you're writing for. That's the top thing. Very close behind that, I'd say never give up and develop a really thick skin for failure. And I think for me, whilst you have to have a lot of faith in yourself. I mean, I have absolute cast iron faith in my ability as a musician, but I am continuously grateful. I feel I deserve the opportunities that I get, but I am fully aware that other people could have those opportunities. And, I am so grateful to the performers and the audience and the commissioners. And I think if you respect everybody involved and realise that without them, your great masterwork wouldn't exist, then you're onto a good thing.